Hey everyone, welcome back to more Dreadlands. I'm DisturbingPuppet. This is my Scarback scanning the Red Haze. So we're continuing with the campaign today. We have a little bit of a goal for today. I did introduce a new character to the gang. I haven't tried him yet, so I'm trying kind of an experiment with the Revenant character class. So they have a couple different builds. One of them is sort of a close combat build, so I'm going to try to go for that. So let's introduce my newest member of the gang, Mr. Myers himself, Michael the Revenant. So I want to eventually go for some later stuff that's going to help him in close combat. His combat boost can give him some extra movement speed, so I probably will need that because he isn't super fast. So right now what I've got with him is a couple pistols. We've got a spare nailer and jackal I had sitting around, so we just gave him those. We have a manslayer, which I'm not sure about because of the clumsy skill, which means I can't counterattack. I'm debating about using this just because of the upfront damage, or if I want to swap it out for a head splitter. The backup, I think, we're pretty well set. The Poison Shiv, 100% chance to poison and bleed on hits. Doesn't do much damage, but that's two kind of stat damage over time effects. I've got a frag grenade on him, stim pack, bandages, and an ammo pack. We're rocking the combat armor. He's not super tough yet, but he will get there. So what we started off with is the basic combat drug combo. Can't be pinned while charging is what I decided to go for if we're going to be sort of a close combat type. I was tempted to go for the extra health instead, but this might be more effective. We become inspired when executing enemies, so when we're inspired is when we create the combat drugs. So if I can execute people, we can get more combat drugs running. Probably next tier we'll go Unshackle, then probably health and bleed resistance. Hamstring isn't that great because it just reduces enemy movement, and once I'm in close combat, typically enemies don't run away. Then what I have with Jason is peak performance, and if I'm going close combat, I think what I'd rather do is Eternal Warrior, so whenever I use the stim, we can heal. So if I take somebody down in close combat, execute them, I get inspired, use the combat drugs, then I'll heal. So that's kind of the way I'm going to try to work it, I think. So that's sort of the plan. I'm still not sure about swapping out the weapons or not. The other thing is trying to fit him into the gang is not going to be that easy. But, oh well. So we'll kind of take a look and see. I think he takes up 3 points for deployment, which means I have to either take out my Golem, I have to take out my other Revenant, or I have to take out Wyatt and one of these two, or Tesla and one of these two. So that's kind of the way it'll work, I think, to fit in. I'll have to kind of check that when we get to a mission. But I want to test him out and see how he works. He's not, like, super great yet. I did spend a bunch of cash because I just had a ton sitting around, so I figured why not. I bet also picking up any glow if I find it at vendors. Okay, so mission-wise, we still have our main mission. I've also been doing a bunch of kind of exploring. I haven't gone into cities and talking to people because I didn't want to pick up side missions. I really wish I could pick up more than one side mission at a time, then I could have a whole bunch active at the same time. But right now we're just kind of stuck with this. So I now know kind of where this is. So we want to head up to Shacktown. There's a bar there. We want to talk to somebody to find out where Castor or 9 is. Side mission, scare away Gleckus and get his loot. That's kind of over in Typhus Grove, so we'll probably go do that. And then I think we'll try to head up north maybe and see what we've got going on. Okay, everything's set. Let's take a look at the world map, see what we got. There is some construction noise going on outside. Hopefully it's not going to screw with the sound too much. I did a bunch of tests earlier and it seemed like it was okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. Close combat is sort of, it's lethal in this, but I'm not sure if it's the way to go. I think the multiple minigun option that I've kind of on is better, and then I've got Wyatt as a sniper, so it kind of feels redundant to go close combat, especially when I'm so slow. So yeah, my side mission is out here, and then the story mission is way up here. So I've kind of checked out this area. I've checked out pretty much all of that, all up through here. Doing some exploring and stuff, and yeah, I haven't gone into these two towns yet, so we've got side missions on these two. I found the refinery but didn't go in it. I found Wellspring Dungeon but haven't gone in it. Found Vermilion and Rustwoods but haven't gone in those. So the side missions, a lot of side missions I can do, and I'm not sure if I'm actually going to do videos for the side missions, if that's all I'm pumping out is a bunch of side missions, just because viewership isn't super fantastic. And again, I wish I could move this map around. I wish I could zoom in and out on it, but I can't do anything. Okay, we'll just kind of go back and forth here. So the easiest way, there's a couple bridges across here. I think we'll just go, I think there's one up there. And since I'm recording, I'm trying to get things done, so I'm going to ignore any sort of encounters that pop up on the map, because a lot of times they're fights that you can't necessarily get away from. Try to avoid getting ambushes. The encounters often are good things, but if I get stuck in a fight or ambush, then it's kind of a hassle to deal with. So we have this nice lake up here. This bridge somewhere around here. It's another reason it would be nice to be able to move the map around. And we have this horrible, horrible glow effect here in Typhus Grove that I despise. So I think we'll cut around here, I think works. No, maybe it's further west. Okay, that's basically straight west, alright. Past Ghoulbound. And try to avoid getting ambushed if I see anything on the map. Actually, I should take a look and see if anyone is on the map. Anybody here? If I see any other players running around, I don't see anybody. Take a quick look in this area. How far am I from the border? Yeah, it's still got a ways to go. It's got a big bridge here I didn't notice before. Okay, it's still just part of Typhus Grove. Okay, yeah, I'll maybe do some exploring down that way. Alright, we've got another bridge here. I've been up and around the other way, I just didn't come down quite there. That's another region. So once we get over there, we're into Gauntglow. And I haven't checked out the stuff up there. I've cruised around, but I haven't gone into any of the towns. Alright, let's do this. Bunch of tribekin. Breaking up the thick and treacherous vegetation of Typhus Grove, this clearing could very well be worth investigating. Bear in mind, others probably think that way as well. So I think it just said scare away somebody and get their stuff. It's a straight-up gang war. The heck is that? Hey, who the flog are these slag draggers? No idea, so what you want? Better be good for me or else. Alright, you're Gluckus and you're the guy who works for that Julie. Seems legit. What the? Stamp out these crawlers and we'll continue this later. Time to pay, feckers. Gluckus gang. Alright, so if I want to swap some people around, let's see, if I want to add Mr. Myers, so yeah, he does take 3, so I need to make up 3 spots. So yeah, I've got to take out either my Golem, I've got to take out my other Revenant, or I have to take out Healer, Sniper, and one of my other 2 people. Alright, what do I want to do? Can I just add him? I wonder. If I go there, throw a Michael in. Okay, it's just showing me that I'm over. Alright, so what I have to do is drop some people. I think for this, I'm going to go ahead and drop my Sniper and maybe Shifty. So that'll put me in the right kind of position. So we'll give Michael a chance here and see how he does. Yeah, this will work. Kind of going close combat potentially, so we'll keep that. Looks like a pumpkin with a computer attached to it. Let me take a look and see what we've got here. Okay, it's like a silo or something with a computer attached to it. Something tank. Rest tank? Something like that? Alright, this is awfully dark. I'm going to up the gamma a little bit. On the map, the weird haze is really bad if you have the gamma up. Let's try that. Let's see. Alright, that's a little better. It's a nice glow effect. Alright, what am I dealing with? Leader, Gleckus, you have a scrap gun. That's pretty crappy equipment. We've got a scout with a nailer, I think. Hunter with thud gun. That's a big long-range weapon. Hunter with a sniper rifle, Vagabond. You've got Xerxes, the Snarltooth. Great name. And Sage Flyer with a sniper. So you're actually kind of geared up for sniping. That's not great for me. I am not a fan of that. Okay, there is a lot of cover. This is actually a really big map, too. Wyatt would probably have been very useful here. There's a lot of junk in the way, so that is going to help me move up. There's a lot of cover on this side. So let's put Michael and Tusky. Let's try to move through the cover forward. So we've got this, then this, then this, and we'll kind of see how it goes. It's a bit of an open spot here, so I might try to deploy everybody else there. Let's see if I can draw them to the open area. So let's put you there. Jason, let's also kind of hang out in this area. Try to grab some cover up there. Only got 6 people. Tesla can help out in close combat a lot by draining people, but cover screws with his ability to do his drains. So I think I'll try to keep him back and sort of safe. So maybe we'll kind of hang out a little bit to the back. Alright, most likely I'm not going to have any shots here no matter what I do. So we're really far apart. Yeah, White would have been nice. I could have just parked him up high and done some sniping, but then he might draw some sniper fire. I'm going to go around a little bit. My Overwatch is not going to really matter here, but it's nice to be in the habit. Jason can just kind of barely make it in there. Can't really make it very far unless I use my stims. Yeah, I'll hold off, I think. Tesla, just hang out in the back. Okay, I'm really going all in on close combat here, so we'll kind of see. Oh, I forgot all about El Toro. Let's go up here for now. Okay, Tusky. That's only partial cover. That's partial cover. How far can Michael make it? Not very far. He doesn't start inspired, so he doesn't have the ability to use his combat drugs right away. This should give me some protection. We're still pretty far away. I'm just concerned. I'm going to take the full cover, just in case. I don't think they're going to get in range to get shots on me, but it is possible. I'll run Tusky up and see if they take some pot shots at him or not. I think we're still pretty far away. They've got a few guys who need to get close. Okay, they're going to pop some shrooms. Kinda. Shrooms on the map. Fire totem on the ground, which will explode at the end of your next turn. Okay, well, I'm not staying there, so that's fine. Okay, what can I see? Axel has no vision here, but if I move, I'll see somebody. Okay, what kind of shot is that? 60%, that is Xerxes the dog, isn't it? Sure, let's light up Xerxes a little bit. Or not. Jason, we can get into some shots, but I'm not going to have any cover, really. I could stand out in the open for a turn and hopefully I don't get too trashed. But if I'm in range of them, they're in range of me, probably. I could move back. Do that just to kind of keep some distance. It's probably the dog as well, yeah. I'll go ahead and use the combat drugs here. It'll increase my chance to hit and increase damage. 60% seems like I miss a lot of them, though. Yeah, that's a whole bunch of 60% misses, especially considering with the burst fire weapons, a miss has a chance to be a hit. So that was not great. Tesla, I'm just going to come up and drop an Overwatch. Not that it's going to matter. Okay, and the other guys... a lot of them there. I might try to see if I can get a couple of them to move off to this side. Tusky, make it wide and go for some full cover. Just to try to sneak around a little bit. Michael can just barely make it up to some partial cover. And El Toro has decent range. I can get a really bad shot, looks like. But I think that's going to be right in the fence. It's going to screw up a lot of my sight. I don't know if I want to pair him up on this right flank or not. I think I'll do it for now, just to kind of spread out a bit, because there are quite a few enemies on this side, so we'll see if they do head this direction or not. And the Overwatch doesn't really matter too much. I can take an action away from somebody, but that really isn't going to make much difference at this point. Let's just see what they do. The dog's got to come in. The guys with the pistols need to move in a bit. He does have a few guys with sniper rifles, and then the Thud gun also has pretty good range. Okay, dropping some Overwatches. That's really odd Overwatch, but okay, sure. Yeah, he doesn't seem like he wants to move much. Okay, nice. Good duck. Alright, now I don't have a great shot. You can kind of see the color of the bar sort of indicates sort of the quality of the shot. I can get a decent shot from these two spots. So it's probably at least a 50% shot. It does put my leader in a somewhat dangerous position. That would be a shot in the back, because he's exposed to be flanked. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's actually go with the Adrenal Pump, which should increase my movement, but doesn't ever seem to. I'm going to move back over just to the point where I'm going to be in range. I want to be back a little bit just in case. This guy does have a sniper rifle. Let's try to take him out if I can. If I can get Jason to get some shots in on him too, I might be able to drop him. Didn't get a bleed effect. That's too bad. Tesla is awfully far away. I can get a shot, like bad shots from this side, it looks like. But I was kind of thinking of sticking over here. Oh, that's full cover. That's not bad. Jason, what do you have? Let's take a look and see. Even if I move all the way up, you can't see crap, can you? Can't see anything there either. I could go up high. Height doesn't give me a hit advantage, it just makes it easier to kind of get line of sight. I kind of wish it was like XCOM, where if you had a height bonus, you'd get a hit chance increase. But none of this is great. I've got to stand out in the open like a moron, too, for a bad shot. So that's a bad shot back there, and maybe at him, or it could be the dog. It's probably the dog. So even right now, I could aim and have a 30% on the leader. I could move and drop an Overwatch. What kind of crate is that? Okay, that's Toxin. If he wants to come around, then the Toxin might cause some problems for him. So I could just shoot the Toxin and then drop an Overwatch. Yeah, that's not a bad call. Let's do that. Because Xerxes is right there. So if he runs through it, he'll at least take some damage. And then I will Overwatch ahead. Tesla, I don't know that I want you moving up at all. So I'm just going to Overwatch. Okay, over on this flank. Toro's got maybe something. It'd be really bad shots, it looks like. Yeah, crummy shots. Potential hits. I could move him out and then take that position. Tusky, we can get into some full cover and kind of start creeping in. There's still a lot of distance to cover. Once I start getting up here, even though I'm in full cover, he's probably going to be taking pot shots at me. I can get some shots there. They're not good, though. Or I can run for the full cover. Let's run for the full cover. Got some extra armor being in full cover. Hopefully that'll keep him safe. Tusky, we're going to head up to sort of maybe draw some fire as well. I'm sort of walking into their shots, though, at this point. And let's bring you up. I'd rather have El Toro out front, because then he's going to affect everyone else's chance to get hit. If he's the front enemy, everyone behind him has a reduced chance to get hit. He's kind of the one you want taking those shots, and I've got ways to ignore damage. So let's see what they do. Okay, miss, good. I don't want to waste my immunity on like a little crappy shot like that. Miss. Okay, good job. Another miss. He's just going to try to light everybody up out here. Come on, miss. That means he's just going to stay put, though, except for Xerxes. Okay, and I don't counterattack, so even though he missed, I didn't get a chance to hit him back there because of the weapons I have equipped. Oh, I didn't even notice the crate out there. Okay, yeah, I wasn't going to go for it anyway. There's no way I was going to get that. Okay. I'm always tempted to use the crates as cover, but yeah, it doesn't work that way. Okay, out here I can actually get... Let's go, that's a bit safer. So that gives me shots. Got a couple guys here exposed. Pistol guy I'm not too concerned about. Their leader has a crappy weapon. Better chance to hit the pistol guy, though. So I guess we'll go for that, although it's the cursed 60%. Okay, only one bullet kind of lands. Jason. No good shots, really. Keep trying to reposition. 15% isn't great, but I'll give it a try just in case I can pin him. Nope. Okay. Even a miss, there's I think a 1 in 3 chance it'll still hit. Tesla, yeah, let's grab the full cover. Okay. Out here, we're already in combat. Let's see how Michael can do on his own. 60% chance to hit. I've got pretty good weapons. Let's give it a try. Okay, he got his bleed and poison going. No way he counterattacked. I hit him. Usually you should only... I think the rule said you could only counterattack if someone attacks you and misses. So maybe one of the 2 weapons missed? But I did more... Yeah, I must have hit with both. I don't understand how that worked. Alright, this is a 50-50 shot. That's a bit more dangerous. But I kind of want to finish him. I could have Tusky come in and take him out, though. But then Tusky's standing out in the open like a moron. Alright, let's just give it a chance. Okay, hit him with the shiv. But you can't be bled and poisoned more than once. It just kind of affects the duration. So unfortunately, he's not going to die. He'll get a chance to hit me, and I won't get a chance to counterattack back. Unless I send Tusky in to hit him. But then Tusky's in a bad spot. We've kind of drawn out what we're going to draw out, probably. Try to get a little closer to the enemy here. Let me do that. Just grab some cover. Can't shoot into close combat. I could rush in with El Toro, though, actually. That's not bad, because that might draw some shots at him, and he still hasn't been hit yet. So let's finish him off with El Toro. Okay. So at least the first shot that hits me, I'll totally ignore it. And then I can activate my Golem Heart after that. And kind of absorb some shots that way. Yep, some more people down here. I can still move with Tusky, but there's no good spot to go to. So you're pinned, the leader is not. This guy with the sniper rifle, I'm a bit concerned about. I don't really want him taking a shot that's aimed. I could drop an action from him. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And the sound effect for that sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. I don't know what the deal is with that. I could kind of very barely hear it there, but usually it's very clear or nothing. It's one of the little minor glitch. Alright, so we've got a clump of guys up here. I do have a couple frag grenades, so if they stay clumped up, we could do that, but I don't think that's what they're going to do. He's on the ground, so I could potentially execute him, but actually, Tusky can just execute him because he's right next to him. Yeah, let's do that. That way you cannot be brought back. And I will stay put in cover. Thank you very much. I didn't realize he was Jason. Okay, it's going to go the other way. Yeah, they're going to focus on him. Oh, he missed the 90% shot. Nice. That's going to mean a lot more shots coming in that'll just get ignored. Okay, that hit me, but I didn't do any damage. Did get a bleed on me, though. Now I can potentially take some damage. Do have a lot of armor. Good job. Nice. So we kept that from being an aimed shot there. That would have been an aimed 80%. Instead it was a non-aimed 60%, which was not good enough. Okay, I only have a shot at you. How about Jason? I want to get a shot on this sniper dude. So I'm not sure what's going to happen if I move here because of the mushroom being there. I don't know if it takes an action. It'll either do damage or heal me. But I should be able to keep taking an action. I'll be in cover. And I probably will be far enough to have this guy flanked. So let's do it as an experiment and see. Okay, it's not enough to have him flanked, apparently. I don't know what happened. I didn't take damage, but I didn't get healed either. I do have a 50% way in the back, so sure, let's go for that. Focus on these snipers. Bunch of misses. Missing a lot of these 50-60% shots. Axel, you have a shot at him, but I'm not really worried about him. I'm much more concerned about the guy with the sniper rifle. Okay, let's go ahead and try to drop this guy. I don't think it's going to do enough damage, but we'll give it a shot. Okay, good damage, no bleed. Tesla sees nothing. If I stand him out in the open like a moron, I could get some shots off. I don't think that's the best call. Alright, over here. El Toro is bleeding. I could go ahead and bandage up. Let's switch back over to my assault rifle. What do I want to do? I don't think I can get far enough up to grenade those two in the back. Michael. Let's switch over to the pistols just to see. I can buff my movement quite a bit. I don't know if I could make it to him. Let me see if I buff my movement. How far is that going to get me? Oh yeah, I can get to him. Okay. So we switch over to close combat, and I say we go kill this guy. So that's kind of the way you want to set him up. Got that extra movement you don't necessarily expect, but only when I've been inspired. I'm going to stay put. So I have to use my inspiration to make the combat drugs. It'll let me move faster, then I can charge in and do that. And I'm not that likely to get pinned if I do get shot on the way. Just kind of dealing with the damage. Tusky can make it to you. Yeah, I think we just go all in here on attacks. Let's see if anyone can get a shot in. What do I want to do? I can get kind of an okay shot, or I could toss a grenade at him if I stand out in the open. Golem Heart's free. Okay, I'm going to Golem Heart. I'm going to stand out in the open to draw some more fire. Then I will take a pot shot at, I guess, the nearest guy. He's my best chance to hit. Try to soften him up, and then I'll send Tusky in, maybe? Yeah, all misses. But then he's got a couple other backup. Actually, he's got 3 backup guys there that could then just destroy Tusky. It's a very crazy, aggressive thing to do. I could set Tusky's tusks on fire, send him in, get a hit, maybe light him on fire. Stay in close combat, that way I can't be shot, but then they might all just rush into close combat with Tusky. But Tusky's better at close combat than they are, so yeah, let's do it. Alright, your tusks are now on fire. Go smack this guy in the face. And follow up. Stay in combat. So he is on fire. He's out of position a little bit. If they want to take pot shots, El Toro's there. If they want to stay in this area and charge in, we've got Michael who can make it in, and El Toro that can make it in to help out. So doing a lot more close combat than I usually do, and usually feel comfortable doing. Just really bad shots is all I have on this other sniper. I can take a hit. If one of these was a good shot, I might risk it just to do some damage. But, yeah, I'm just going to drop the Overwatch. If somebody does go down, I have a way to get them back, and if somebody gets too banged up, I can just regenerate on them. What the heck was that? I don't know what happened there. Okay, I missed my counterattack. Okay, they're going to shoot probably at El Toro. So there's my Golem Heart. So the rest of this is going to hurt if he lands shots, but I do have some armor. It does keep him shooting at the person I want him shooting at rather than my squishier people, though. But the bleed is going to catch up with me. So I might want to bandage that up. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to just try to get moving, I think. Just to get in a better position to try to get some shots here. 25% I'll take, just on the off chance I can land something. Nope. Minigun is out. Have to reload that next time. Jason! No, don't shoot the barrel right next to you. So apparently none of this is... Well, he's in cover ahead of him, that's why. So I can't really flank him now. I can get pretty good shots out this way, it looks like. I can already get a pretty decent shot. Tell you what, let's just aim. Try to nail this sniper. Okay. This is much more of a messy fight because I'm focusing a bit more on the close combat aspects of things than I normally like. Tesla, yeah, we could... I can't drain him. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just do an aim shot, just so that off chance I can land a hit and pin him down. Nope. Okay. Fine. Fine. Okay, El Toro will unchain. So we're just not pinned anymore. They are still bunched up. I wonder if I can get close enough that I can just toss a frag back there. Let's see. If I get a frag, I can hit... That's all of them, right? Yeah, if it lands on target, we can hit all of them. Give it a try. Okay, it was off target and hit nobody. That's really sucky. I do have a regeneration I might want to use. We'll kind of see. Michael also has a frag grenade. Can't reach anybody, although I can't execute this guy. I think that's what I'm going to do. We'll just execute him and get inspired. Well, let me take a look. He's not that far, is he? Okay, let's execute him anyway. Don't want him coming back. Tusky's doing good. He does have a bleed on him. Okay, you're down. Now I can't charge anybody else, but I can get into close combat so that I can't be shot. So that's what I'll do. And these guys probably don't want to be in close combat necessarily. El Toro's getting pretty banged up, but I think I've got his attention with Tusky, so I'm not sure about regeneration. He's bleeding, I can't do much about it. It's just whether I want to use regeneration now and on who. Do I want to use it on Tusky or do I want to use it on El Toro? This guy's potentially going to be a problem. I'm going to wait a turn and see how it goes. Oh, it's the shroom that's doing... Okay, the shroom's doing damage every turn to me. That's what that sound was. Okay. So as long as I stay there, apparently I'm going to take damage. I thought it was a one-time thing. It would hit and then be gone. Okay, he's going to bring him back. But he'll be in close combat already. Where are you going? Okay, Tusky got poisoned and bleeding. Just charging everybody in on Tusky. Let's see if he switches. Nope, he's going to take a shot at El Toro. Now he's going to toss a frag grenade. Okay, he missed too, so now I don't feel quite as bad. Alright, we've got to get a reload. Do I have a shot? I do. Oh, you're nice and exposed too. Okay. Alright, Mr. Sniper Man. I swear, 60% is cursed. Okay, Jason, you need to move, but you're also out of ammo. Fine, reload. And I can take the damage, so I'll just take the shot. Let's try to hit the sniper guy. We'll pump some combat drugs in us first. If this doesn't kill him, then Michael will probably go over and kill him. Alright, nice. Shredded to bits. I'm not used to taking this much damage. Usually I just destroy people from range and everything's good. Yeah, well, come on in, I guess. Got a bit of a pot shot in the back. Give it a try, see if I can at least pin him. Nope, okay. Fine, be that way. Okay, Michael. Mr. Myers himself can make it in to get a good hit. Oh, I can even buff his damage beforehand, and we can still make it. So let's do that. Increased chance to hit, increased close combat damage, or shooting damage, either way. We've got to switch weapons, thank you. Let's go hit this dude. Nice. Instantly downed. Sure, follow up. Okay, Tusky's hurt. He's also poisoned and bleeding, so probably if I do regeneration, I want to use it on him. El Toro, I do have a shot. If I move up, I could probably flank that guy too. Tell you what, I'll do that. We'll play it a little bit safe because I am banged up. This guy's flanked, got a 90%, should finish him off. I hope. There we go, down. Okay, Tusky, you are going to get the regeneration. Help counteract some of that. So I can just charge this last dude. That is the last guy, right? Or I can execute 2 of the people that are down. If he has any tactics cards that bring people back, he'll probably use them, but I don't know if he'll have any. It's 100% to hit this guy, though, so I'm just going to go for the hit. Got a bleed on him. Apparently my tusks are no longer on fire. He just panicked and freaked out. Not that I blame him. Still taking damage from that mushroom. Okay, it's deciding what to do. Taking an awfully long time. He's going to take some bleed, that's what he's going to do. I should take a look and see what are the challenges. Execute 3 or more enemies. 3 or more crits, 5 aim shots. Okay. So I can get some more by just executing people, so that's what I'm going to do. Michael, execute their leader. Execute the other guy for fun. And it's a bit risky to go for it with Tusky. Because if I miss and get a counterattack on me, I am in trouble. I don't think... Can you make it? No. Well, maybe if I use Adrenal Pump. It doesn't seem to often increase my movement, but yeah, it seems to only increase my running movement. It doesn't increase my base movement. So the white never changes, but the yellow sometimes increases. Alright, I'm going to have you go ahead and charge on in and hit this last dude. Okay, that's it. That should be everybody. There we go. You want to tell the boss you're worm food, vlogfuckers. If we see your snout in the grove again, you die a horrible death. Or should we arrange that here and now? No, I'm leaving. Alright, return to Frillsbeth Hucksaw in Boilworm Beach. Just end the mission to grab all the loot. Cool, we got some glow, that's nice. Don't always get that. The sword worked okay. The only one who can get XP is Michael, so let's give it to him. It didn't look like he was going to level up from that, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't really like that squad as much. I'd rather have my sniper and Shifty out on the sides. It really commits me really hard to charging in, which depends a lot on cover. At least in this one, there was cover for me to use. If there wasn't, I think I'd be in a lot of trouble. Okay, Cloudy Cauldron was destroyed. So now we just have to return to Boilworm Beach, which is down to the south here. Okay. We have some junk we can sell. Trying to be cautious in case we get ambushed here. I don't want to get ambushed. Is it across? Probably. Dungeon. Alright, make a run for the town. There we go. Yeah, the fight took a bit longer, too. Just because we're kind of focusing on, chopping people up and stuff, rather than shooting them at range. But that could have been long either way, because he did have a lot of snipers. Alright, let's go talk to Frelsbeth. You're back. You dealt with Gleckus? Yep, he's alive, but not so eager anymore. You should have told us he works for Effie, though. You could have... Gleckus doesn't work for Effie, he works for, Yes? He kind of works for Chrysotos. Oh, now you tell us. Anyway, thanks a lot. His chest is close by near a dead tree. While there, could you grab me one of his documents? Keep the rest. But be careful, they say his most loyal henchman guards the stash. So we were doing missions before for Chrysotos, which was by Effie. Now we're doing stuff for her, which apparently we're doing stuff against Mr. Chrysotos, who has this nice barge. Okay, let's find... the vendor's right there. I think I've got some junk to sell. Does anyone have anything else? I don't think I'm carrying anything. Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody picked up any junk. Okay. Anything I want to buy? We've got a little bit of money, not too much. Does this have... Weapon doesn't jam. That's kind of nice because you can shoot twice then without having to worry about it. So in a single round, getting off a couple shots with no risk of jam is nice. I'm not sure it's 6 glow nice, but it is nice. How about this? Poisoned. Yeah, nothing that fantastic. Yeah, not sure I like the close combat build. I could just change him up anyway and give him a minigun, but the minigun decreases your chance to hit in close combat. So the big guns give you -1 in close combat. And since we've got a couple of people with miniguns, I kind of thought having something different would be nice, but probably another minigun is better. I think we'll go ahead and build him for close combat anyway, kind of the way I was planning, because I could really switch him either way. It doesn't really matter too much. I might change his weapons, though, if I get something better. Maybe an assault rifle or something would be a little bit better than the 2 pistols. Or a shotgun, since I'm going to be trying to get close to the enemies. Yeah, shotgun. Like, a basic Ripper gun isn't that expensive. I could just give him that. Tempting, but if I give him like something like this, I'm never going to charge into close combat. I keep an eye out for like a better close combat weapon too, but nothing really. Yeah, Ripper gun's tempting, but I'm going to hold off for now because I don't have a ton of money at the moment. All right, so this continues. Get the document. Sounds like there'll probably be a fight when we get to that. Kind of like to do this. So probably what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to try to clear out some side missions and level some people up, and then maybe I'm going to stick mostly to doing videos for the main storyline. It just sort of depends. Depends on how I feel, depends on what's going on, but we'll kind of see as it goes. So there might be kind of a bit of a jump depending on what's going on and how much stuff I do between videos. But yeah, I'm actually enjoying this. It's pretty cool. I really wish there was a little bit of like some quality of life improvements. Things like, I do love the flashlights on the guns, but things like being able to zoom in and out a little bit easier, moving the map around, that kind of stuff. It'd be really great if there was like an action cam or something when you took shots and stuff. I think the shots sound could be a little punchier, but other than that, generally pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I like building people up. kind of doing missions and getting XP and picking up new skills and stuff. But I've maxed out almost everybody, so once I get to that point, it's kind of like, I'm wandering around to kind of get little stories from the side missions and the main quest, but there really isn't much else for me to do. If I get to another tier, I'm not sure what the max fame is. There might be some new weapons that'll unlock and new gear and stuff, so that'll be kind of interesting. But the last time, I don't think there was much. So we'll see what happens as things progress. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep doing a lot of videos covering the missions. I was kind of trying to do a mission for every side quest and main mission, but now I'm not so sure. So this was more Dreadlands. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Hopefully I will see you all again next time. In the meantime, have a good one.